Bien le bonjour, salut tout le monde. J'espère que vous allez bien en ce dimanche matin. J'espère que vous avez passé une bonne nuit. Bon bah moi je vais continuer l'aventure sur Avoid. Tac tac. On va continuer. Je sais pas trop où j'en suis exactement. Hum, 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 hum. Tac. Alors, j'ai un point disponible. Augmente la distance parcourue pendant la charge. Ouais, ça c'est quoi? Ça peut être pas mal. Passif. On va déverrouiller résistance. Compagnon. Ok, et puis il y a lui là, Marius. Tracker, toucher plus proche. Terrible ça. Toum, toum. Ah, la baguette. Journal, ok. Le journal, il y a toujours point d'exclamation. Hop. J'ai un point de disponible. Constitution. Hop. Ça c'est bon. Crochet, j'en ai combien? 5.
At least Dato won't be coming around this week.
What's the matter? Has he done something?
He bores me to death, that's all. He knows Ambassador Heelguard, so we can't throw him out either.
You don't have to listen to
Any sign of my
you just have to
shipment?
look like you are. Some payphone to bat your eyelashes at.
Please, tell me more about Audrey Charters.
You seem awfully sure of that. Don't tell me you got in a fight for me.
Let's just say the docks will be much quieter from now.
You're going to stop talking right now if you know what's good for you.
Careful. This shipment was smuggled for a reason.
All that education and you never learn to leave well enough alone. Don't you realize walls have ears? If you knew how much was at stake here, you wouldn't have brought it up. I'm the only one left for the people of Paradise to turn to. You, an Imperial envoy. Is that so? All right. I don't know how you made it out of the Adiran court alive. I saw the Garrote drag my mother off when I was... They had a point to prove, and a lot of good midwives to blame. I owe you an apology, don't I? There. We're even. I admit, I've gotten used to men making... When you told me to trust you... well, thank you, Envoy. You've done me a favor I won't forget. Come back anytime. I'll leave the light on.
Good on you, on.
I wouldn't have
Je
picked
laisserai la
that
lumière
color,
allumée.
but it's good on you.
Rien à looter ici. Madame.
No peeking! Ghosts!
I didn't say you could watch.
Alors. On va repartir là-dessus. Quête. J'ai pas trop d'indications. Souvenir ancien. Il avait pas ramassé celui-là? Bon bah. On va aller se taper là. Hein. Tac. Compagnon. J'ai plus de points là apparemment. Ah si, pour quai j'en ai un. Tac. Hop. C'est bien par là. Miroir du gardien. Ah ouais, c'est le fameux passage qui est... Je l'avais passé ça normalement. Ah ici c'était hardcore quand même. Ah oui, c'est ça qu'il aurait fallu que j'augmente. Ah ouais, exact. Du coup, ça se recharge. Ça me l'indique, mais il est où? Parce que là, il est là. Il me semblait que je l'avais déjà ramassé en plus, ce truc-là. Normalement, il y en a d'autres ailleurs. Je les avais déjà collectés. C'est où? C'est en dessous? C'est... Ouais, je sais pas trop là. On va sauvegarder là. Hop. Celui-là s'il saute, ça risque de faire mal. La flotte en dessous. Ah, il n'y a que de la pierre. Miroir du gardien. Il l'indique en plus, mais... Non! this day. C'est passé loin. J'ai essayé. Il y a quand même un truc qui m'intrigue, c'est que dans les cartes au trésor, il y avait quand même un emplacement que je n'avais pas fait, il me semble. Mais bon. Sur la carte. Où est-ce qu'il faut que j'aille maintenant? L'objectif principal. Hop. Fouiller les alentours du temple d'Ondra. Fouiller les alentours de la résidence du clavitaire.
The Claviger took good care of us. Always paid on time.
Go ahead, envoy.
Allez, let's go. On y va. Il y a un truc dans le coin, là. Hop. Voilà, ça c'est collecté.
Not to worry, Go. You startled me.
Here's where the rats live. Reasonable rent if you can get it.
Thanks, the envoy.
Get him! Someone there?
Scene.
Fight. Allez. Dégage. Sont où les deux Marcel avec moi? Ah, quand même. C'est... On peut entendre encore un truc.
Looks like they forgot to man this check. Ever.
Rien de spécial là-dedans.
Well, that didn't take long.
Really? Looting the Clavige's house. The appearance do nothing to help.
Shame a perfectly good house has to sit around empty.
Tout ça.
You're on your right.
Allez. Ça
Everyone
dégage.
okay?
On se rapproche de la fin, ça c'est sûr.
Once I got drunk and lost back here, looking for the chamber pot. Aiming through the best parties.
Hop là, j'ai tout pris. Là par là, c'est pas fait. Il y a quelque chose là. Une échelle. Une possibilité de s'enfuir par là après.
I'm starting to see why Eamon was going gray all of a sudden. If there's anything worth finding, it'll be in here.
Vin fruitier, alors. ces sites là quand même. J'ai un grand fusil que je viens de ramasser. Un grand fusil. On va voir un peu ce que c'est. 41 de dégâts. Il fait combien le pétard là? 69. Une main. Corps à corps unique pour la hache. J'ai quand même bien envie de la remettre. Hein. Je le reprends. Ça fasse mal. La hache. Enfin la hache. L'échelle c'était ici. Ça roule. Lequel j'aurais pu y accéder.
The housekeeping isn't what it used to be.
Oh. La thune. Un peu de thune, ça fait du bien. Non, puis ça me ramasse de la bouffe. Déjà, on va sauvegarde. Et on va regarder l'arme que je viens de ramasser là. Donc, la baguette, je peux l'augmenter. Camé. Réanimer un compagnon restaure 50% de santé. Ouais, pour ça, faut que je le réanime. Soutenir après un compagnon restaure de l'essence. Ouais. Ouais. Rien de transcendant pour le moment. On va rester sur ce qu'on est. Oh, il y a un truc là, je l'avais pas vu. Pas vu. Et pas vu, pas pris. Allez, hop. Ah si, j'aurais essayé d'y aller, non. Je pensais pas. Et le citadin là, debout. Hein? Hein? Hein?
Please be respectful in the presence of the Queen.
That's the Elven Queen of Aduj. They wasted no time putting that up when they got here.
Envoy.
On peut monter sur la statue. Rue des Dieux.
Do not succumb to a drop, dear. Fresh from the finest distilleries in Thirdborn. The Paradise. Do not be afraid of any plague. With one drop of my miracle elixir, your soul will remain safe.
Or I don't do you mind?
Ça fait des dégâts de givre, mon truc là.
Helion, goddess of birds and some other things. This is where the wealthy go to be seen celebrating Helia.
Un truc ici. Bizarre, ouais.
Oh, Sky Mother. Queen of Birds. Forgive me. I promise to never, ever run afoul of you again. Forgive me. Please. I've got amends to make.
Oh my. Please, allow me to memorize your sacred features. Let me burn them.
Que je fasse un truc rapide. Je l'avais pas là-dedans. Hein. Hop, tac. Ça c'est bon. Alors. Tac. Voilà. Au play. Mémoriser vos caractéristiques, c'est moi les
Yes. Yes. Oh, I came on too strongly, didn't I? Oh, ruined the painting I haven't even started. Curse me for a fool. Helia blessed me with the gift of artistic expression, but that's no excuse.
Just relax a hair.
Brood. I was going to...
I can paint a grotesque beauty or a beaut... Alas, the subject. But you give me hope that beauty can be found. Farewell, my friend. You are proof.
Please. I've got amends to make.
Je me fais regarder, je l'avais pas vu. Faut les voir hein, quand même, il y a des trucs. C'est très mignon.
With the Claverger dead and the city in lockdown? What if the Adherents take over?
Qui est bleu.
Maybe don't look so endearing around here. Paradis militia is a bit oversensitive.
Un truc là pas très loin. Ça se verra pas.
God.
Needs.
Huh?
Une interaction. forcément quelque chose pour qu'il y ait un chemin comme ça. Bingo, un coffre. Allez, casse là ta boîte. Porte là, non. Allez hop. Là je commence à être lourd là. Inventaire. Alors. C'est déjà un peu mieux. Je sais pas. Il y a un marchand par là.
Hail.
Yeah, nice place. Don't mind Marius. The only gardens where he comes from are full of mushrooms.
Hail.
Oh. Ah, l'immeuble.
Welcome to my shop, envoy. We keep the city safe as best we can. Have I... Yeah. Couldn't tell you. Been so long that...
Alors. Adra. Un mur du voyageur. Voilà. Bon, pas de crochet, c'est bon en plus. Ah, la bouffe, ça vaut rien du tout. Faut... Ouais, c'est pas vendu très cher. Hein. Hop. Hop. c'est vrai qu'on peut les racheter si on veut. Putain, bon, rien de spécial. Hein.
Hell.
Watch your step. The dreams. Don't let the walls fool you. This city's as dangerous as the wilds.
Do not succumb to fear.
C'était là-haut. Quoi? What? Oh bah, j'ai bien fait. Ah, j'ai pas assez. Oh non. Y'a pas d'autres marchands. Ah dommage. Putain, j'ai un truc violet là. C'est déplacé, zoom, hein. On peut pas mettre de repères là. Marchand, mais marchand, je sais pas trop ce que c'est quoi. Est-ce que je peux essayer quelque chose? Fouiller les alentours. Là c'est où on était tout à l'heure. Normalement j'avais tout fait. Ici là. Les alentours de la résidence du clavitaire. Donc là j'y suis, donc il doit manquer quelque chose encore que j'ai pas trouvé. La zone soit toujours en surbrillance. Un bim. Your face, motherfucker. Oh là, bah tiens, il y a une clé là.
Envoy, over there. Looks like a note.
Commissaire là-bas, on dirait une note. Ah oui, je l'ai pas vu. Bien joué. Je vais garder le truc là, un moment viendra peut-être. Je devrais avertir la résistance. Okay.
Well, there you have it.
So, Claviger Amon not only knew about the rebels, he also gave them. The cistern is almost as old as Paradis. Supposedly, it was built by the island's original Pargrunan settlers. But it hasn't been in use in a very long time. I'm surprised there's still a way to get down there.
Good place for a hidden base. It's just below the city, where the people and patrols will never look.
Maybe we should bring...
They'd only slow us down.
On to the Temple of Andra then.
Voilà.
Right. After you.
Direction le temple maintenant. Par contre, j'ai pas trouvé de... Ah, fait chier, il y avait un coffre violet ici, ça fait vraiment chier de le laisser quoi. Ok, là, ici.
The look things are. The dream.
Du coup, si je suis là, faut que j'aille où? Faut que j'aille là. Je peux me re-TP. Ok. Donc j'ai dit que j'étais à Paradis Nord. Ok, je sais où c'est. On va essayer d'aller rechercher des crochets, quelque chose. Ça pourrait être bien. Si je peux essayer de me faire le coffre violet, je sais pas tout ce qu'il peut y avoir dedans. On va fight. C'est bon. Au revoir.
Glad that's over.
Crochet, parfait. Mais il faudrait que j'en rachète. Normalement, j'ai ce qu'il faut maintenant. Mais carte du coup. Carte. Faudrait que j'aille ici là. À gauche. Alors, qu'est-ce que tu proposes? Ouais, grosse blague, elle a rien elle.
Good. You made it back.
Pas de crochet. Là, je n'ai que ça. L'autre côté là-bas.
Nice work on.
Ok, je lui parlais un camp. Il faut que j'aille au 50, je pense.
Fuck you, Mark! Just stand
Fuck
there.
you.
Come in.
If you want info. I hear there's trouble out in.
Ça c'est fait.
Welcome. If you. Some Svef user told me he had a vision out by the eastern ruins. Not. Suit yourself.
Ça ne m'a pas donné mission supplémentaire ça. Non. Voilà un camp. Plein. Non.
You feeling okay? Seems like you were having a strange dream the other night.
Right. Let's see. If you can make a rope, You want to look in the fishes? When you're cleaning them, check and always give them a little pinch. I've been traveling with you. Let's... Huh. Right.
Ok.
Good talk.
Listen, I wanted to talk. I know you're not asking my... I couldn't agree with you more. Out here, you've got to live, and I wish more of your... Good thing you're... Sure. You've heard everything. Get some rest, envoy. Anyway.
Je pense pas qu'il y ait autre chose.
You feeling okay? Seems like you were having a strange dream the other night.
Ignorer des objets.
Night. A cup of tea might help you sleep.
Des griffes d'ours. Oh la hache.
Unless you need a nip of something stronger. You feel that? Must be magical. Hope it doesn't give me weird dreams. I'll be honest, after seeing your murder, it's still strange to see you walking around like it never happened.
Carte, 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 carte. Nous allons aller ici. Paradis Nord. Là. Tac. Ici.
Paradis!
Safe to say,
Left. Faut que j'aille de l'autre côté.
Andre's got a wealthy patron here somewhere.
Le coffre qu'on a vu. C'était là. Agate, échelle. C'était pas transcendant, mais bon, c'est toujours mieux que. L'objectif.
It's a horrible situation all around.
Fresh from the finest distillery in the third world. The only potion known to protect against.
Wouldn't think assassins would be hiding out in a temple, but what do I know?
Welcome to the temple.
Welcome to the temple. Bon. suite, elle. Allez.
Hail and well met. The Temple of Andra is open to all. Oh, you must be the Adiran envoy. How wonderful to meet a godlike in our holy sanctum. I take it you're here on official business.
Mm-hmm.
Only rumors, of course. People say they're outlaws blending in, but why ask me? Wait, you're... Imagine me in league with This has exhausted... My people know what Ludwig does.
Your people, huh?
Let's be clear. I've done nothing wrong, and all you have are baseless. Now I'm afraid the temple is closed to you. Not to be rude, but Adirans only care about law and discipline.
Well...
Why would anyone from Paradise trust the word of an Adiran? That was you? All right. If you're willing to
Finally,
Yes, I'm with the Resistance. We have for some of us, that means hiding in plain sight. Passing for others, it's kill or be killed. Ask me anything you like, but... Eagwolf. A powerful man, but not... If you think you can reason with him, don't None of them are the Emperor's... You must be special, and not in a good way. To be left alone... Paradise was fine without... You've impoverished. I have nothing more to say. If you're so eager to... The door is on the wall to your... What difference is it to you? So that's how, as soon as I've tidied up my affairs, I'll...
Time to find your killer. I don't think they'll go nearly as peacefully.
Ça sent le fight, ça.
Stale air, thick darkness, and a smell that peels your eyes back. Reminds me of home.
No, I just skipped a bath.
Ah, 20 pièces là, qui traîne là. Ah, il y a des...
They don't look friendly. Right behind you.
You're not getting away.
Let's see what you got.
Ouais, c'est ça. Mais moi, essayer de me mettre un coup de savate.
These people aren't trained assassins. They're just regular people with weapons.
They're trying to kill us. What else do you need to know?
Il y a du monde au-dessus. Hein. Ah, ça j'aurais pu ken. Au-dessus. Ici, pour rien. Pardonnez-moi, Abel. Carrément le nom de ton personnage et tout, c'est cool. Ah, on peut que les stocker au camp. Ouais, ok. Déverrouillé avec clé de la citerne inférieure, mais je l'ai pas. Voilà.
Watch out.
On va la
Pressure
trouver.
plates on the floor.
If you want help burning through that, just say the word. What am I hitting? Give me a target. What's the target?
That should disable the pressure plates.
Another win, but who's counting?
Inventaire.
You take lead.
Il y a un coffre en arrière.
You know what that web means. Be ready.
More blessed day spiders. Wait.
Non, pas sur le scène.
This one's mine.
Putain, y'a rien. Hop.
Envoy, behind you.
C'est quoi qui me tire dessus là? Ah ouais. Ah. Hop, ça dégage.
Come and get me. Here we go.
Coming from the rear.
Des fois, ils font pas le changement d'arme. C'est relou ça.
Threatening enough for you?
The spiders are just trying to survive. Maybe these people are too.
Guts. Not this sucker.
Sense of Marius lecture coming.
Tout ça pour ça. Là on a ramassé, là on n'a pas fait. Oh, j'ai de la chance hein. J'ai un crochet, ouais qu'il y en ait d'autres par la suite. Parce que là, on peut pas les ouvrir. Bon. C'est quoi ça? Je l'avais pas vu. Hop. compétences. Ah ouais, ok. Ouais, ouais. Ouais. Le truc c'est que j'ai déconné. Ouais, parce que j'ai pas gardé l'arc. Putain, fallait garder l'arc. Le problème c'est que là, ouais, je fais comment là, maintenant, ici, maintenant, tout de suite. Tu vois, c'est en dessous, hein. J'ai pas de points. Non, je n'ai pas de points. Voilà, on l'a fait. Rien. Ici. Wow, 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 wow.
Aim where? Give me a target.
Ouais, c'est que là, je l'ai pas la clé. Là, par là, apparemment, il y a un truc là-haut. Sauf c'est un coffre, je pourrais pas l'ouvrir. Donc une clé que je n'ai pas. Parce que c'est bien ici, mais le problème c'est que... Comment? À mon avis c'est que je peux pas y aller maintenant. Une quête que j'ai pas faite, bon ça ok. Après c'est pas... Là, le problème... On devrait étudier la donne pour que même si on arrive avec autre chose, on puisse pas passer. Ah, putain, je me fais avoir à chaque fois. Hein. Parce que là... Le coffre, je l'ai ouvert. Ouais, exact. Ouais. J'ai contourné l'autre salle. Ici, brûler la toile, ça servira à rien. Ouais, je sais que c'est par là, mais on fait comment? C'est mignon en fait, parce que là... auquel on pourrait s'accrocher. Parce que là... on peut pas sauter quand on est dans l'eau.
But Donshore is most people's first view of the living land. Don't get too used to the comforts of Paradise. The local militia's lax at the best of times, which these are not. Between tensions in the city and threats out.
No, the smell won't come off after just one bath.
Ça reste, mais du coup je peux le faire avec ça. Yes. Ça, j'y ai pas pensé. Ah ok, d'accord. Nice. Et puis la glace. Ouais non, mais dis pas que c'est mort. Ça est sauvegardé là. Ok, donc là on s'en fout, on l'a fait en atteste. Maintenant on va aller là. Si on passe, hop, tac, bim.
That key opens the big double doors we saw on the way here.
Il y avait un affaire. Il y a un truc là en bas là. Je vais sauvegarder. Là en fait, si je fais ça. Ceci. C'est bon, tout n'est pas perdu. Oh, un truc juste au... Ah non, je crois que c'était juste au-dessus, je vois... Enfin, je vois rien. Allez, go. C'est bon.
Remember that time in Emerald
Non.
City? You let that thief take all our supplies.
He was starving. I wasn't gonna kill a man over a few rations.
We needed our supplies. We almost died without them.
True.
You let your heart get in the way of your survival.
When did you become a poet?
Just blessed day now. Like it?
Still needs work.
Ici, y a rien. Allez, monte à l'échelle. Faut pas monter à l'échelle. Oh, oh. C'est de la glace, c'est quoi ce symbole là? C'est de la neige? Bon, j'ai la compétence glace, hein, parce que sinon je sais pas comment je ferais. Hein. Ça doit être ça. Donc là, ici, y a rien. On va sauvegarder là. Ah non. Ce n'est pas assez loin. Rien que je puisse faire là pour essayer de les choper là. Sauter, ça aurait été un peu le même délire. C'est un coffre. Ah ouais, ah oui. Et j'ai vu quelqu'un le faire, c'est qu'on pouvait y aller directement de là-haut. Du coup on a la clé, donc ouais effectivement je vais y aller là aussi, mais...
Why would you waste time building a engine? Over there. Probably disables the blades. For all the good it does from here.
Bien venir quand même. Non, tu vas pas venir. Sombre fiotte. Mort.
Don't get too used to the comforts of paradise.
Everybody all right?
La misère risque de la sang. Bon ça.
Give me a second. Let me catch my breath.
Ouais, ça tu le feras plus vite. Allez mon coucou. Minado.
You're still mad about that thief, but we made it back to town, even without our supplies.
Not the blessed eight point. You see a threat, you stop that threat. You don't give it your actions.
Mais je
think
mets pas
everyone's
des...
We don't have one.
Des... comment des pinces là pour le... Enfin des crochets. Allez, donne-moi un crochet. Allez. Ah, fuck. Pas de crochet, hein. Il y a un truc là-bas, là. Non, oh, ouais. J'aimerais bien un truc qui scintillait. On entend toujours un truc par contre. Bah, c'est peut-être le coffre. Oui, c'est le coffre en dessous. Je suis con. C'est bon ça. Quelle bande de rapia.
Eyes open.
Someone there?
Here we go. Show me what you got. To your left.
Ouais, t'es mort.
There's always the next.
Pas de crochet. Ouais, monte là. Banane, melon. Oh yes!
Crossing the room, but definitely not the easiest.
Plus, j'arrive direct. Easy.
Take your best shot.
On l'a pas fait ici. C'est là où j'ai pas pu enjamber tout à l'heure. Ah! N'importe quoi, il sautait même pas en plus. J'étais sur le rebord, il voulait pas déjà pas sauter. Dommage. That's the day. Moi je sais pas du tout où est-ce qu'on va respawn par contre. Ok, on est là. Rien de spécial. Ça part la thune là-bas. Là. Ouais, bon, un truc, la pomme de terre.
Eyes open.
Someone there?
Ouais, Kane.
Take your best shot.
Tu veux un truc. Allez.
We got them all.
Bon voilà la salle. Ouais, par là. C'est un crochet que j'ai eu? Ah yes! J'ai un crochet! Hop là! Bim! C'est bon ça! Petit crochet cadeau! J'en ai pas eu d'autres. Dommage. Bon allez, c'est toujours ça de fait. Hop hop. Alors du coup, tac.
So, would you have killed that thief for taking our stuff?
J'ai cassé la nénette, mais ça se trouve. Ouais, ça communique. Tu tombes, hein. Au revoir.
I was just getting warmed up.
Où ça en va? Ah ouais, ok, je vois ce que c'est. C'est l'ouverture avec le coffre qu'on a fait tout à l'heure. Deux petites portes qui sont pas jointes et tout. Voilà. Wow. Là, je présume là où on doit aller.
I would have sent that thief on his way without our Bleste supplies.
Then he would have died. How do you know? We...
Sauvegarde pour rester au coup. Hop. Ah, je pensais qu'il aurait été à clé celui-là. Si j'entends parler.
This one's mine.
Hop là, la petite commande là pour lui faire mettre une bonne balle, une bonne cartouche. Ça c'est bon ça. D'ailleurs elle pop pas dans l'autre sens. Allez, tout de suite. Hop.
Get ready. My money
Allez,
says our
petite pause
assessment's
les
on the
amis,
other side of
et on
that
se
door.
retrouve juste après pour découvrir ce qui se cache derrière cette porte. Allez, à tout de suite, petite pause de quelques minutes, et on continue. Les amis, on se retrouve pour la suite. Découvrons ce qu'il y a derrière. Un joli comité d'accueil.
So it is true. You're alive. You're truly alive.
Spoken like an assassin who's confident in his work.
Well, how could this be? I killed you.
Ouais, c'est lui.
The whims of the gods are a mystery to us both. Stay your weapon, please. Hear me. Let me speak for Paradis. Then you can decide if we part as friend or as foe. That may be so. But I answer to a higher authority, as do you.
People always answer to a higher authority, but I never hear the question.
Envoy, I killed you because it was not the ambassador's face that appeared to me in a dream. This was no ordinary dream. It was not imagination. It was communion. Your face was as clear in my mind as it appears to me now. You were standing under the sign of Ardir. Your feet became roots and reached deep into the soil, wrapping round Ardra in the darkness. Dreams, visions, they can be confusing things. I took the vision as a call to kill you in the hopes that I might stop Ardir from conquering this land. Yes, my life may be over, but I accept responsibility for my downfall. I cannot imagine what the gods want for us, but you are at the center of it.
There's definitely something. It's written all over your face.
The only thing standing before us is a bunch of well-armed people.
The gods aren't finished with you yet. Perhaps this was what the vision meant for me to do all along. Maybe the gods wanted us to meet in this way. Who can say? I hope you do better things with this knowledge than I did. You have me cornered, but I will not hesitate to defend myself. Cowardice is not our way. My fate is in your hands. Do with it what you will. If you take nothing else from this, remember that the cruelty of the Steel... The Deerans have bought most of the property in Paradise. You installed yourselves at Fort Northreach to police trade. Ardir now controls the import of all foreign goods.
That may not be the whole
Such dealings are regulated. When Paradisans dare to challenge these contracts, we're punished by the Steel Go. Whatever wrong I've committed against you, I will not apologize for striking back at Ardir.
Normally, I'd say if someone tries to kill you once, don't give them a chance to do it again. It's rare to see a real change of heart. Rarer still to have the opportunity to give someone... Don't squander it.
If you spare him, he'll just kill you again. I doubt you'll get a second. Not a huge fan of cold-blooded murder. We survive by removing threats, and this...
If you're guided by the hearts of your companions, then they too serve the gods. You mean it? You have no thirst for vengeance, no righteous desire for justice.
You really are...
You're really letting us go? I will. Though I doubt anyone. Thank you, Envoy. If our paths are meant to cross...
Big mistake, Envoy. He killed you.
When a warrior acts with honor, we mark the occasion with a gift, and in my case, an apology.
Free. The hair forgives. The tide ends on the placid shore. We learn. We twine.
You know, it's harder to keep you alive if you keep setting free all the people...
Relax, Marius. If he wanted the envoy dead, I doubt he's... Impressive. I'm starting to see why your Emperor trusts you.
Don't bother going back the way you came. Between the pillars to the right of the stairs. That's your way out. One more thing. Thanks. We were wrong about you.
Ok, merci.
Feels bright for a change.
Ah, c'est Kay, putain, je me demandais qui c'était. Ouais, c'était au cas où ça s'y avait dû. Donc voilà, violence ne résout pas toujours les choses. Ça s'est bien passé autrement. Nickel.
Hopefully you made an ally here today, envoy.
We'll definitely be seeing them again. You all but guaranteed that.
Unfortunately, I don't think your friends at the embassy will be happy about this.
Expect them to be happy about it. I have some thoughts, envoy. Let's have another one of our chats back in camp.
Le passage que j'avais vu tout à l'heure. Alors, ouais, ça, de toute façon, on a déjà vu. C'est où? Hop, je vais me TP.
The adherents have come to die.
Right. None of the clerks believe my story.
Parce que je les ai déjà lus ces bouquins. On va pas me l'en faire.
How can I help you?
Safe travels.
Tell me you brought good news.
Oh, and you brought a friend. Always nice to meet an Adiran who isn't trying to goad me into a fight.
What of these rebels? You what?
Oh boy.
Envoy? Unbelievable. We needed to answer this challenge with... Thanks to you, these rebels will continue... Worse still, now everyone knows our
Do you really need more?
There's nothing to be done. Oh, yes. I'm sending you to Fior Messi. The Animancers may have some knowledge of the Dream Scourge already. My sources tell me the Dream Scourge is a plague. If we have anything in common with Animancers, it's a answers. Nothing. We need all the help we can get. Governor Vidaro will be your first point of contact. Good hunting, Envoy.
Stylé son armure. Wow.
Hilgard. Why is it that whenever I hear your name, it's because you've disgraced the Empire?
No, strangling light. Keep her away.
Is that, her?
Inquisitor Ludwig.
While you brood over the Dream Scourge, this island is coming apart, and...
Stay your wrath. Allow me to present the Adiran Envoy, dispatched by the Emperor himself, to aid us in our time of need.
You can't. Once you deserve such a mass, I can't believe you trouble the Emperor to send an envoy. Haven't you done enough?
Under the circumstances, I thought it might be...
Silenced. You busy yourself with the I have scoured this island and faced the truths from which you cower. The Living Lands is on the brink of total collapse, and you have ignored the Now, the Envoy's killer roams free, unpunished, spreading word of our ineptitude.
The blame is mine, and mine alone.
He's got more backbone than I would have thought.
We should be better than this. Leading by example. What say you? If you only knew the restraint I'm showing.
If you're done eviscerating me, you'll be interested to learn I'm sending the Envoy to the Animancers of Emerald Stair.
You are ridiculous. Emerald Stair is under assault by the very wilderness it claims to have conquered. The Animancers cling to pride and tradition even as they dig their own graves. Wielded in the wrong hands, it can also destroy everything we've built here. Clearly, I've wasted my time with you, Ambassador. From now on, I will break the front. You are free to disagree with my methods, but you... As for you, Envoy, farewell.
She is going to be a problem. For your sake, let's hope it stays that way. Put her out of your mind. The Dream Scourge is more than enough for us to chew on. Oh, before I forget, Liviana gave you a clean bill of health. You're cleared to leave. Fair warning, Animanters and Adirians don't mix well. Easier said than done.
They're a fun bunch. Crazy, but fun.
Wonderful. Now I have to keep a tight grip on my soul on top of everything else.
Should you cross paths with Ludwine, well, try not. Safe travels. I'm told Emerald Stair is beautiful this time of year. I trust you'll still hold... The courtesan? Interesting. Let us also say that I know why and how these herbs are being used. Shrewd thinking, Envoy. Maybe you should be Ambassador. Feel free to let her know the good news, but do try to keep...
Envoy. I speak for Paradise.
You got lucky with the last one you set free, Envoy. Not sure I'd risk it again.
You spared us. That does not mean that we have lost interest in your mercy for our compatriots has not gone un... We deem you worthy. This time. We trust you will remember.
Hold a moment. They tell me you're going to Emerald Stair. Of course. Don't. Fair warning, Envoy. Before you she was looking no... Good advice. Since she arrived there... Anyway, I thought you should know...
So Ludwine's somewhere out there doing who knows what.
Given how angry she was about Eagwolf.
Good luck out there. You're gonna need it.
Can't say I'm sad to be leaving Paradise. I had no idea how tense things were with the Adirans moving in. And now we have to worry about whether the man who killed you is going to try again.
It's what most of us come here for. I only wish more of us really got one. Unfortunately, the Steel Garrote will see this as an excuse to crack down. I get the feeling they've been looking for one.
Steel Garrote? I figured they're just more intense Adiran soldiers.
They'll have their work cut out for them here. About half the people who come to the Living Land.
I don't like that Ludwine woman. She gives me the vrikas.
Yeah, I've seen floggings gentler than the scolding she gave Hilgard. One's tacking when the other's jibing, if you catch my drift. Taking in the slack is one thing. They look ready to strangle each other with it. Yeah, much as Liviana misses our company, I wouldn't count on your mysterious friend reviving you a second time.
Are you listening to that friend when you go all blank-eyed from time to time? I mean, I had an imaginary friend when I was little, but they never brought me back from...
He means that with all due professional respect, of course.
How do you know this friend doesn't mean us any harm? Well, maybe figure it out. We can't prepare for what we don't know is coming.
We're headed to Fior Messi Verno to see if the Animancers know anything about the dream script. Maybe we'll learn something about your condition in the process.
Right. When it comes time to deal with Animancers, you two are on your own.
Fair enough, but I wouldn't expect a warm welcome. Hilgard's already brought your homeland's prohibition.
They could stand around and have scholarly debates about souls all they want. Gives me a great opportunity to take a nap.
I haven't been back in a while, but Fior is, an interesting place. It was founded about 50 years ago by a disgraced Valian duke and a handful of animancers who'd soured on politics in the Republic.
Town full of nobles, scholars, and leeches. All surviving off the work of the farmers who grow food for the whole island.
They're an eccentric bunch. It turns out that academics are as ungovernable as the rest of us rabble. They've held it at bay, until recently. Their ingenuity, or madness, or heresy, take your pick, has fed a lot of people in the living lands. But, rumor has it, some unnatural blight is destroying their crops. Hopefully there's nothing to that. But if there is, we'll find out soon enough. And while we're in Emerald Stair, there's something I've been putting off. An old friend from my time in Thirdborn had a cabin out in the woods. You won't regret it. Emerald Stair's lovely this time of year. Even the Delimgon bloom.
No matter what I tell you, you keep picking flowers from things that want to kill you.
Hey, they love me. You just gotta ask nicely. Compliment their foliage.
Right. Maybe buy them a drink before they choke you to death with vines. Imagine a flooded area, but instead of water, it's all plants that just seem to want you lost, starving, and dead. Step on the wrong thorn or eat the wrong leaf, and you'll find yourself paralyzed or exploding out of both ends.
He's just trying to scare you. But he's also right. You and I have quite the adventure ahead of us, Envoy. That's the spirit. What about you, Marius?
I have, you know.
Come to think of it, I haven't been to Emerald Stair in a while, and the Envoy's never been. Know any good guides we could hire?
None that could help the two of you. You need the best guide in the lands to keep you from doing yours. Now that you mention it, you're gonna need my help if you're traveling through the land. I have 2 rules. No campfire songs, and no hugs.
I hear wiggle room on the singing.
If we're done being ridiculous, we should get some rest. We'll be in Emerald Stair tomorrow.
Good to have you with us, Marius.
Right. Go to bed before you violate the hugging rule. What are you grinning about?
Huh? I wasn't grinning.
Right. Well, stop it.
That's just how my face looks, Marius. Hey, you got something on your mind? Something you want to talk about?
See? You're doing it now.
Well, now you're being funny.
Oh, good. I'm just making it worse.
Oh, would you be a dear and help with these spoilings? Please?
Looks like she could use our help. Let's give her
Don't get too comfortable. Moral on the way.
Left leg! Don't die! To your left!
Oh, fantastic. People. I was about to lose my wits.
A mines, she knocks.
You wouldn't happen to have a ladder on hand, would you? To climb, of course.
You're welcome to my shoulders.
There's a godless artifact just out of reach, and I must. But perhaps we don't need one. You're. There's a vase in this ruin that's too high for me to reach. Fetch it for me. I can pay you in skates if you do. The vase sits atop that tower beside us, in the ruins there. And once you've got it, look me up. Yatsley, wizard
You do meet the most interesting.
Please tell me you found the vase.
Oh, j'ai réussi à monter. Oh.
Take him down. Oh, no, you don't. Watch the left.
Ouais, tu dégages. Ta bouillasse.
You're not looking good.
Take a moment, people.
Je suis empoisonné là. Ouais, dis donc, j'ai pris cher hein, quand même. Ah, c'est soit je l'écueille, ouais, ok. Soit je peux les faire péter. C'est chouette, hein. Je pensais pas qu'il y avait encore une map. On va faire une petite sauvegarde. Hop. Bim.
I'm heading home, darling. If you happen to find that vase, find me in Fjord, will you? Darling, the vase. Please tell me you found the vase.
Flippé. Bonne capacité, qu'est-ce que je vais mettre? Monte la distance parcourue. Donc ça, ouais, je pense que je vais le mettre. Cliquez tout en maintenant le blocage. Hum. J'hésite.
Why is it somehow worse when the Revenants aren't trying to kill you?
As if people weren't hungry enough.
A godlike in Emerald Cell. Well, Beatrice. You know, the one with her viscera on display? As you can see,
We can smell it, too.
I'm trying to demonstrate the value of undead labor. They get 3 meals a day and a...
I've certainly dealt with worse.
Now, Beatrice, she's being a real... Would you be a dear and reach into her guts? Feel around for anything that doesn't belong. Aha! So the blight got into my revenant and interfered with her raising. Not only is the dream scourge affecting our farms, it's disrupting animancy. Sounds like I have more research ahead of me, but at least now I have a sense of direction. Thank you for getting your hands dirty on my behalf, godlike. You're a natural. We're animancers, hooking up equipment and seeing what happens. You see, the living lands is rich with essence. We channel this energy into our fields. And that's why Emerald's there is the breadbasket of the living lands.
There's something poetic about the idea of plants eating souls to survive. Creepy, but poetic.
But as you can see, we've been dealing with some irregularities. Giata thinks so, and I trust Giata. Traditional farms depend on water, sunlight, and the mercy of insects. Animancy can change the world, but it's an uphill climb. People don't trust what they don't understand. Come back. Come back soon.
I've never seen Emerald stare like this. It's usually so nice. Listen, Kai, I need you to stalk like a cat, not stomp around like a battle rock.
My training was a lot bigger on stomping than stalking.
If you're I don't know about all that. We might... Wish I...
So...
Just glad I can... Right. Companion? It's a honest... Let's see. Water... You can get... Oh, there's another tip. Make sure the people you're traveling with aren't Nim dudes.
Alors, hop.
I haven't dealt with maybe. Not before I've done some reading.
Not a whole thing.
Exactly.
For every... Don't get... But... So... That... Holler if you need anything else.
Hop, allez, on va sauvegarder. Puis on va s'arrêter là. Et on reprendra, je pense, dans l'après-midi. On va essayer de le finir. Je sais pas du tout où j'en suis. Donc j'ai pas vraiment de pourcentage d'évolution de la campagne ni rien. Je pense qu'on a déjà bien avancé, donc je pense qu'on est plutôt pas mal. Une quête, c'est une quête de compagnon. Après il y a encore une quête secondaire. Il y a encore celle-là, mais qui est pas évidente. Puis voilà, hein. Petit à petit ça avance, c'est cool. Comment regarder si dans le... là-dedans il n'y a pas des trucs à démanteler là. Ces trucs là, je pourrais les vendre. Oui, il y a plein de trucs là. Alors. Il n'y a rien que je peux détruire. Là ici si je fais ça. Non. Ça serait bien que je trouve un truc là. Ok. Ouais bah allez, hop, on va refaire une petite sauvegarde. Voilà, hop. Tac. Bon, et bah du coup, merci à ceux qui étaient présents sur le live, merci à tous. Je vais vous souhaiter un bon appétit, un bon dimanche après-midi pour ceux que je ne reverrai pas, et ceux qui veulent revenir, bah, n'hésitez pas, ce sera avec plaisir. Du coup, on va aller manger, on prend une petite pause tranquillou, et on se retrouvera dans l'après-midi pour la suite du jeu, et peut-être la fin. Voilà, voilà, allez, bon appétit à tous, à bientôt, prenez soin de vous, ciao ciao tout le monde.